Good morning, church. I only had two voices. Good morning, good morning, good morning, church. How are you this morning? You're blessed. Good. You're highly favored. I like that. I'm blessed as well. It's a blessing to be before you. I was hoping Miriam would orientate you and tell you where you are, but let me go ahead and remind you that you are Liberty Christian Fellowship. Are you not? Yes. Are you a movement? Are you a movement of thousands of people from all cultures and nationality backgrounds? Yeah? Are you ready to experience God vividly today? Yes? We are a missional discipleship movement with a vision for thousands of people from all culture and nationality backgrounds. Yeah? When we experience God vividly, we arise transformed. Arise transformed to spearhead revival worldwide. Yeah? So regardless of whether you're in Croydon, you're in Kent, you're in Highgate, you're in Clapham, that's what we're here to do. Yes? And right now with the big service, it's an expression of the business community. Yes? And that's about us becoming financially prosperous. Do you feel financially prosperous? You start with the feeling. Yeah? Before it manifests, you start with the feeling. Yeah? So we're here to build a financially prosperous community based on biblical principles. And one of the ways we do it is the big service. Yeah? And that's where you come to be empowered. Yeah? When you're empowered, we send you out. And when we send you out, you go and help many people to get it. Yeah? To guard it. What is it? Wealth. Yes. We get it, we guard it, we grow it, and then we give it. Yes? Good. Now that I know that you know where you are and we are all in one accord, shall we say thank you to God for this good day? Thank you, Father. Thank you that as we are together and you're gathering us from wherever we are expectant for another transformative experience where you're going to empower us to go out and do great things. Amen. Woohoo! My job is kind of easy today. Oh, yes. My job is kind of easy today, and it's one of the things that I love to do, and that's digging deep and cementing everything we've learned. Yeah? A man of God has been here the last two weeks. Stephen has been here going through the common financial mistakes. And I hope that with every big service, you realize that none is standalone. It's a building block on top of everything. So when we go away and leave something, I hope you're still harnessing the principles, yeah? Our job is coming to equip you and to empower you, but the going out is yours, the doing is yours, the applying is yours, yes? So when I think back all the way from October 20, we're in 2025, yeah? October 2023, when we first started the big service, and Pastor Grace told us about how Terah settled, Abraham's father in Genesis. He settled, and were challenged. Where have you settled? Because it wasn't Abraham who was meant to be going to the promised land. It was Terah who was sent. Yeah? So from that prompt back in October 2023 to now, all those lessons, yeah, be it Steve Covey, start with the end in mind, be it John Maxwell telling us be intentional, you can do it, be systematic and be consistent, be it the every testimony we've had on this space, it is a building block. So let's not walk away from it. We harness it, we apply it, and then we keep going from glory to glory. Now today you're going to do some work. When you see me with paper, I hope you're digging deep for your pen. Yeah? Matthew has something for you that he's going to hand to you, but I'll also make it easy and show you a link for those who are that way inclined. Yes? Now, Minister Stephen Kafeero, you understand, he's been telling us about the personal financial errors that are common. And I hope while he was sharing them, you were kind of shining a mirror. Yeah? I have a reminder of what they are. But what today is about is for you to shine a torch back to yourself. and kind of explore where you are. Now, the next slide has all the errors, if you can read. It has all the errors, what's it called? Especially for our friends online. It has all the errors condensed. But how does that apply to me, to you? That's what we're going to be doing. I am going to take you process by process. Yes? Process by process. And if you go to the next slide, there's a QR code. Now, I'll explain that there are some people who are online who can be able to do this on their phones. All the best laid plans, I later realized that Google doesn't total, but we can do a manual totaling of the scores. But on that form, when it starts, it has an email address. That's mainly for you to be able to receive the responses if at the end you say, send me a copy of my responses. So if you want to do it on the paper, for those who are at locations, you can do it on paper, or we can go question by question. And the whole point, this feels very workshopy, but that's what the big service is about. It's about equipping you and empowering you. Yes? Now, all that was an introduction for you to get your pen and paper ready or to get the code. Yeah? Now, we're going to start by actually, if you're seeing this, allow me to also do it on the side. If you're seeing this in portrait, hold your phone landscape so that you can see the question better. Yeah? So, and the email address is a must. If you don't want to put it there, just say no@no.com so that it allows you to carry on, yeah? So feel free to just go no@no.com or put your email address so that you can send yourself your responses. And then when we go next, yeah, you should be seeing spending and budgeting. Who's seeing spending and budgeting? Yeah? We are going to rate ourselves. Guys, this is your own exercise, so I encourage you to be brutally honest. Yes? Do not be an evangelist or prophet about it. Just be real. Yes? Now, number one, I have a clear monthly budget I stick to. Now, because of our online viewers and people who will watch this, I'm going to say question by question, because some people process better when they hear, others read. I have a clear monthly budget I stick to. 1, never, or rarely, sometimes, often, or always. How do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5? And then number 2, I spend less than I earn each month. I spend less than I earn each month. Number 3, I avoid impulse purchases and plan most of my spending. Yeah? Yes, number 3, and you're excited already. We have 25 to go. I like that. You know why we thought of doing this as well? It's very easy to walk away and grab the next thing in life, and life gets busy and loud. But why not use this space to actually, do something? Yeah, and let me not trust you to go out. Like, I can say, go do this, but no. Yes. Number 4, I track even small expenses. The coffees, the subscriptions. I track small expenses. Actually, it says even small expenses. Those ones you easily ignore. Number 5, I regularly review and adjust my spending habits. Regularly. And that's not once a year. Yeah? That's not once a year, please. Do you brush your teeth regularly? That's as regular as I'm talking about. Yeah? So when you score yourself, 1 is never, 2 points is rarely, 3 is sometimes, 4 is often, and 5 is always. And I'd like you to total out of 25. Yeah? Score yourself and Toto as we go along. Shall I move on to debt management? Who's ready to shine a torch there? Okay. Yes. Never is 1, always is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For those who are online, never is 1 and 5 is always. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah? When you're done, we go next to debt management. I wish I had a timer. Someone will prompt me. Yeah? Have you got your totals? Yeah? Okay. I avoid carrying balances on high interest debt like credit cards. Yeah? Credit cards is not an extension of your money. They have high interest. So is it never, rarely, sometimes, often, or always? I pay more than the minimum on my debts whenever possible. You know when it tells you to this, the statement comes and it tells you your amount. Are you paying more than the amount it states there? How often? Yeah? Number 3, I use debt only for purposeful needs. Not shoes, not food. Food is purposeful, but if you're spending off your credit card, then there's something going wrong there. That's education, investment, yeah, things where you're likely to see a return after your spending. So I use debt only for purposeful needs. Number 4, I understand how interest works on my loans or credit. Are we understanding? I like the focus because that means you're shining a torch within yourselves. I have a clear plan. That's the last question on this section. I have a clear plan for paying off all outstanding debt. Yeah? I remember when we got out of Cottage Green, Pastor Lincoln, one of the things you mentioned was about how God was talking to you about getting out of debt. As a house, I think that should have been our call as well for personally. If there's a call upon the house, it's a call upon yourself as well. You know, for me, that's how it spoke to me at that time. I have a clear plan for paying off all outstanding debt. Total up out of 25 before we move to the next section. Saving and investing. Saving and investing. Number 1, I have an emergency fund with at least 3 to 6 months' expenses. Yeah? Then that is never. Number 1, where you're praying about it, believing for it, fantasizing about it. Yeah? And last week, I think in one of the questions, one of our brothers was saying about, it needs to be seated there, but there's also people who have adopted a policy of investing it, but it's an emergency fund. It's labeled emergency fund, not investment, not saving, emergency fund. Anyway, number 2, I've already started investing or saving for the future. I wish the young men I saw outside, okay, they're here, good. It's never too late, by the way, yeah? And never too early. So this is an exercise that's really inclusive, and one of the things I like about that, yeah? Number 3, my investments are diversified across different types of assets. I think you remember Violet telling us about diversification, right on this pulpit. Yeah? My investments are diversified across different types of assets. Number 4, I avoid trying to time the market, or make emotional investing decisions. Yeah? Basically, haphazard investing without a plan. I avoid trying to time the market or make emotional investing decisions. We're almost halfway, guys. Number 5, I understand the power of compound interest and use it to my advantage. Yeah? The power of compounding is that one where your interest, you leave it there and let it grow month after month or year, whatever period you're investing. Yeah? Compound interest. It's not, let me get my interest out so that the principle still works. I understand the power of compound interest and use it to my advantage. Please total yourselves. By the way, on this one, personally, let me just throw in, if you have more than 20 over 25, please talk to me. I need to learn from you. Yeah? It's one of my weak points. Number 4, the 4th section. Am I taking you too fast? Good. We're good. If they're good in Clapham, you're good everywhere. Section 4, financial planning and education. Financial planning and education. I've set specific short-term and long-term financial goals. It's a specific, not airy-fairy. Number 2, I actively seek out financial education. If you come to the big service every week, that one at least you're not a never. I actively seek out financial education. If you're in our WhatsApp group as well where we share lots of things, I'm hoping you score higher than never on this one. Books, workshops, mentors, etc., etc. Number 3, I have insurance coverage for major risks, health, life, income, etc., etc., etc. I have insurance coverage for major risks. Everything I'm tempted to add on and, but let me keep focused because this one, we had a gentleman here one time who told us everything is insurable in the last big workshop. But this one is about major risks. It's not about insuring your needs because you've been told they're income earners. Actually, maybe that's your work. Number 4, I'm consistently saving for retirement, no matter my age. Yes, that's for retirement. Yes, because you don't draw your pension. So if you have a pension, that counts as well. If you've reached an agreement for where you don't have access to that money until you're out of your active earning period of your life, that's saving. Number 5, I understand basic personal finance topics. Tax, credit, investment, net worth, profit, what's an asset, what's a liability, those basic personal finance things, topics. Please total up. We're on our last section, guys. And I hope I've left no one behind. Last section, section 5, procrastination and review. For years I've been fighting procrastination. I have some wins in some areas and some, I don't know. There's a whole theory that procrastination is a fear of success. Anyway, procrastination and review. I don't wait to earn more before building good money habits. Like, let me wait till I earn 50K a month, then I'll start doing all these things. No. I don't wait to earn more before building good money habits. The next best time is now. Number 2, I've already taken steps to improve my financial future. Did you even know you had a financial future? We can start there. I've already taken steps to improve my financial future. Number 3, I review my financial goals at least once a quarter. A quarter is 12 divided by 4. What is that? 3 months. Every 3 months, you review your financial goals. Now, that means it starts at, do you have financial goals? If you don't have financial goals, that's a 1 for you. I review my financial goals at least once a quarter. And goals are smart. They're specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timed. Anyway, number 4, I make adjustments to my budget and strategy as life changes. Okay? What you planned to do 2 years ago might not stand now. So if you're working on that, you're working on your old self. Yeah? That's why you need to make adjustments as you go along. So I make adjustments to my budget and strategy as life changes. And last but definitely not least, I focus, actually this is the most important in my view, I focus on progress, not perfection, in my money journey. I focus on progress, not perfection, in my money journey. Because it's very easy to feel discouraged and overwhelmed when you hear all these things and you feel like, where will I start? And then you don't start at all. Yeah? Now, friends, if you've done that, you should have 5 scores on the side and a total out of 125. And I feel like this is the bit where I hand over to locations to carry on. I know this carries on. Yeah, so huddle up in your locations or where you are and have a discussion about how you've scored. We're also going to have a discussion here in Clapham. And yeah, see you when we see you.